guys, Tim Presley here, and I want to share with you 3 of the first illusions I ever built. I was at my parents' house earlier this week, and I was rummaging through my old bedroom, and I found these 3 illusions. They're kind of a monument to my beginning in magic, a good memory of how far I've come in building props. And I just wanted to share these with you. I promised like a couple years ago that I would share these things with you, and well, here we go. I'm a little embarrassed, but one of the first props I ever built was a stratosphere. If you've ever performed, if you've performed magic for any length of time, you know what a stratosphere is. Well, as a kid, we didn't have a lot of money. My brother and I, we saved our pennies to buy the few tricks we could buy. And then some of the larger props, we learned in magic books and then built ourselves to save a few dollars. I thought we did pretty good on this one. We found the shiny vinyl and put it on there to give it a nice finish. I say nice, up close it has wrinkles in it and everything else, that vinyl. I remember that was a pain putting it together. But the stratosphere, throughout the routine, the balls jump around, change places inside the tube. Every time you cover it and put them in there, they jump around. I'm not going to do a full routine for you, but oh yeah. These, I thought you'll get a kick out of this. These are cat toys or dog toys. They're foam and they have like a felt finish on there, and also a layer of dust. Pretty gross. But anyway, I'm gonna put the blue ball or purple ball inside this box right here. So we'll just put it inside this box, and then we'll say some magic words. We'll say abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus, and ta-da! It's gone! We made the blue ball vanish. That's pretty cool, but we know it's not gone completely. It has reappeared back over here inside the tube. So anyway, that was my first stratosphere. Very nostalgic, playing with that again. So that's one of the first tricks I ever built. The second one I wanted to share with you was my first square circle. Look at that. None of the magic books ever told you to put a lid on it, but after performing with it a couple times, taking it to a birthday or two and having kids walk by and try to look in, I learned quickly I had to build a lid to put on there. So I built a lid for mine. We had a base on it. It just has a couple peg legs on it to kind of raise it up off the tabletop. But this also made it easy to transport and bring it in and out of the show. There's the tube, in this case the circle, and there is the square. So this is the classic name for this is the square circle. You take the square and the circle, put them together, wave your hand over it, and inside you produce a bird or anything you want out of it. So that was my first square circle. I really like shiny, apparently. When I first started, apparently everything had to be shiny, more vinyl. Actually, I think the reason I use that is because it covered a lot of mistakes. Kind of drew your eyes away from the poor craftsmanship on this. Used penny nails to put it together. It was just really cheap plywood. I wish you could see the quality of this up close. You would be shaking your head. But anyway, that's number 2. I'm proud of it and ashamed of it at the same time. Can you hear that in my description? This next one I'm pretty proud of. I remember seeing the description for this in a magic book that I got at the library, and it took me a few years to figure out how to build it out of wood. Because the description in the magic book said use a cardboard box. Well, with my dad's help and a little bit of engineering, I figured out how to build my first production box. You show it empty, and then alakazam, alakazoo, you're able to produce not 1, but 2 birds out of the inside. It was a flip over change box or production box, mirror box. I think mirror box is probably the best description for it. But yeah, learning how to cut the mirror to fit and how to build it so that the mirror went in there. And then we even rounded the corners of the door. I mean, kinda. I mean, I was really proud of this piece. You know, it had 4 hinges and just a little screw for a handle, but that one was kind of a pride piece for me when I built that. Kind of going down memory lane with this one, but anyway, that's 3 of the first illusions I ever built, and I'm kind of proud of them and ashamed of them at the same time. I'm going to give them a proper burial now that you've seen them, and here's to bigger and better things in the future. I have a lot of new tricks, original tricks in the works. We're going to release these one at a time. I'm taking my time with these so that we do them right. Got one coming out later this year. Not ready to reveal anything on it yet, but pretty excited. I'm partnering with another guy that you guys know very well and like. Anyway, I want to tell you, but I can't. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing these 3 things, and stay tuned to what's coming in the future. See ya.